Well, a new CBS News poll finds Americans are more hopeful about 2025 than they were for 2024. After a roller coaster election year, 57% of Americans say they are hopeful. Last December, that number was 10 points lower. 23% are feeling discouraged about what's to come in the new year. CBS News Executive Director of Elections and Surveys, Anthony Salvanto, joins us now to speak more about this. Anthony, great to have you on and great to speak with you. Something a little less stressful than what we usually chat with you about. How do you explain this uptick in positivity?
Well, look, you said it in the intro. It's been, as you described it, a big political year, right? So when we follow up and ask people, okay, if you're more hopeful or you are hopeful, why? They list friends and family. There's some positivity about their economic outlook. But the number one answer they give is political. It's that they're hopeful about Donald Trump being president. And what goes with this is that we find that Republicans are much more likely than Democrats to say that they are feeling hopeful. So even as we get to the holidays, and frankly, in the polling, most people tell us that they plan to avoid talking politics at their holiday gatherings. You can't escape the amount of political influence that there is here. And then on the other side of this, the folks who do say that they're feeling discouraged, their top reason why, well, that was a lot of Democrats, and they say because Donald Trump is going to be president. So it still casts a shadow over all that going forward into 25.
Okay, interesting. You also asked folks here about those mysterious drone sightings that we've been talking about and reporting on for weeks now. How do people really feel about this?
Well, the first thing we noted is the usual. They get some suspicion about the government, and big majorities say that they don't think the government is telling them all that they believe the government knows about the drones. Now, that doesn't mean that there's any one clear consensus on who they think is controlling those drones. You get a mix. Some people say it's private citizens. Some people say it's the government. There's a lot of folks who don't know. But either way, they think that the U.S. may be hiding something, but the other part is half of them say that they think the drones are a threat. So there's a little bit of, seriousness to that. There's a lot of seriousness to that.
Okay, it's also that time of year, Anthony. A lot of people are making those lists, writing down some New Year's resolutions. Talk to us about what you're hearing. What are people writing down on their list for this year?
Much the same thing as they write down just about every year.
Not a big surprise,
we do this polling. About a third of people say they're going to make New Year's resolutions.
Okay, you're halfway there.
Younger people often say that more than older folks. Maybe younger folks feel like they've got, more to change perhaps as they go along. But it's exercise, it's general health improvements, things like that they say are the top resolutions that they're going to make going forward.
Call your mom more. That's what I always say.
That's a good one, too.
Anthony Salvanto, thank you so much. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.